If you know, you know. If you don't know, don't worry. That is why we are here. At Busy TV, we take you to places you do not know. On this stretch, driving from Tema to Accra. And let's talk a bit about Tema. Tema is one of the Ghana's two deep seaports. The other being Secondary Accra. The Tema became an autonomous council in 1974 and was elevated to the status. Okay, that is not what we're talking about, but at least, you know something small because Tema is known for ports, yes, and industries. We can't talk about industries and seaports and forget about Tema. We have this seaport, two, that is Takoradi and Tema, but the Tema one is the biggest one in Takoradi. All right, on this stretch, we have the overhead and stuff, but the main or the most talking point over here is the trucks parked on the roadside. I read in the news the other time and a certain station interviewing some of the drivers who used to park their trucks on the roadside, and they made it known to us that when they load from Tema Port, they don't have anywhere to park for check up of their way bills and make sure everything is in order before they go. So they only come to the roadside or the motorway and they have a place over there to park, and most especially around the old toll booths. And from Tema Community 3, Community 4 up to Community 7, they park on the roadside to do whatever they want to do because they don't have a specific place to park their things. I don't have any problem about that one. My problem is the trucks are not in their normal state. Yes, the trucks are not in their normal state. If you look at this side, you will see a vast land, and many times, many places when you go, you find a place like this, you see beautiful things on the roadside, but what is happening at this side? Is a slum or what? I don't think it is nice like this, so I will plead to the authorities to do something about that side. Fine. I was talking about the trucks. You see, the trucks are more, they load more than they are supposed to load. And at the same time, where they used to park on the roadside is not somehow safe. During the driving, you saw some of the things that happens. It is not quite okay. If anyone driving on this road is a beginner, a minor, or whatever it is, minor are not supposed to drive on the highway. Fine. But the beginners can drive on the highway with their learner plates on board. But the drivers driving on this road do not care whether you are a beginner or you are finisher or whatever it is. They used to do their things as they're supposed to do, and I don't think it's quite okay or quite all right. So I'm pleading to the authorities for them to do something about these long vehicles. I talked, and at the same time I interviewed some of the drivers from Cote d'Ivoire, and they told us that the axle weights, the way bill that they used to pay, either your car is small or big, you pay the same amount. So if the car is small and assuming you're taking 10 cedis for a small car and at the same time taking a 10 cedi for a big car, then what they will do is that they will go and expand or stretch their car from normal 40 feet to maybe 60 feet. Normally, the length of this track are 40 feet and 20 feet. That is all that we know, 40 feet and 20 feet. But now we have about 60 feet, 44 feet, 50 feet and stuff, all because they pay the same amount with even the 10 feet tracks, which is not right, which is not good. So we are pleading. So here is Tema Motorway, and I'm at the same time asking that what are the authorities doing with the middle lane? Can't they, plant anything like flowers that will make the place look nice and beautiful? I'm not going to talk about the road itself now, because if you are here and you use the road, you will know what it is. But I'm not talking about that one. I'm talking about how and what they can do for the place to be nice, for foreigners, for the diaspora, for we that we used to travel around a lot and blah, 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 blah. Any which ways, I love this place. Tema to Accra. Ghana is beautiful. Ghana is nice. but at least we got to do something about the tracks. And these are some of the tracks that I was talking about. You see, long vehicles, more than it's supposed to be, which is not right. A basic TV will take you to places you do not know. Now from Tema port to Accra, to be precise. So here is Tema Community 3 through Community 4, downside to the motorway straight out to Accra. Enjoy the rest of the video. Please, if you are not part of this amazing family, we beg you, try to subscribe, comment, like, and share. Your comments are mostly welcome. It helps us to put certain things in place. Thank you very much.